Oh my god, y'all have been killing it with the fucking support. Literally, yesterday's video, I was just talking about how like my videos have been doing numbers, and yesterday's video got like, I think like 2,000 in the first day. Like, that's insane to me. So thank you to everyone that shows love. Make sure you show love to this video, and especially this video, because I feel like this is gonna piss a couple of individuals off who can't handle when people have different opinions than them. In this video, I learned how to skate. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And at the end of it, we discuss whether or not you have to skate to wear Supreme or skate to wear Thrasher, etc., etc. So hopefully if you guys have a different opinion, you guys aren't little bitches about it, and you guys can just share your opinions peacefully. Shout out to everyone at OMF Skate Park in Rhode Island. If you are ever in Rhode Island, make sure you go check out OMF. But anyways, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you, and I'm glad I finally got to make this video. Here's some footage of me skateboarding.
I watch them ride, slapping that ass like they was in Kentucky. Dirty bouncing on my dick, cause these hoes love to fuck. I don't get sprung, I keep them tripping on this game I give them. They dirty Mac me, but ain't fucking with my. I watch them ride, slapping that ass like they was in Kentucky. Dirty bouncing on my dick, cause these hoes love to fuck. I don't get sprung, I keep them tripping on this game I give them. They dirty Mac me, but ain't fucking.
This shit that you are coming out of your speakers into them. Let's hoping them bitches don't blow. Smoking on packs of the draw and no beat on my fingertips, making these shits hard to bro. No, whole motherfuckers all up in my circle. I bleed on my gut, I'm fucking infernally, eternally brains. Sinister shit, finger fucking my brain. So sorry, mama, I'm a product of my environment. This evil shit too evident. Temptation taking out everything. Got a 40 on me full of medicine. Got a jaw on me full of evidence. Twist and get my element. Twist and shit, my level.
Alright YouTube, so real quick, as you guys may have noticed, I really fucking suck. And I kind of put some footage in the vlog to make it look like it was me skateboarding. If you look at the cover photo and you see this individual over here, Mateo, aka Matthew, skateboarding. But me and Matthew decided today to get some opinions from some local skateboarders of like whether or not you have to skate to wear Supreme versus whether or not you have to skate to wear Thrasher. And so I asked this individual, so like, what do you think in terms of like, do you have to skate to wear Supreme? What's your opinions on Supreme being a skateboarding brand, etc., etc.?
I think Supreme's like way too far gone to even like matter. So I think if you don't skate and you wear Supreme, like it's pretty much straight. Like I don't get mad at people for wearing Supreme. It's like way too far gone. I mean the Supreme team is gnarly. Like Sean Pablo's fucked, but like you don't need to skate to wear Supreme. But Thrasher, I think you definitely need to skate to wear Thrasher. You have to like come out here, eat shit on pavement, fucking bleed to wear Thrasher. Like everyone's out here like trying to be something they're not. You have to like skate, you have to like know what it's like to eat shit and represent like what you think is right.
But yeah, and I kind of agree with that. You know, like me and him were talking about band tees and like listening to the band before you wear that shit. You know, like don't put on for that shit if you don't actually like listen to the band. And some people like disagree with me. Some of my viewers will disagree with me for sure, because I know a lot of you guys that don't listen to these bands that will still wear that shit. It's whatever. I always tell everyone like wear whatever the fuck you want to wear, but that's just my opinion personally. Like that's the same reason I don't own any Thrasher, and I obviously don't mind. Like I do have like Supreme palettes, shit like that.
Like I said, like that's just way too far like out of the skate world.
Well, and that's the thing too that Matt was saying like Thrasher has remained like skateboarding, but Supreme is almost like Diamond, because Diamond started off skateboarding.
Oh yeah, no.
You know, but if I put on a Diamond tee, no one would be like, take that Diamond tee off. Otherwise, if you're not skating, don't fucking wear that. You know.
No, yeah.
So it's like, and I think that's a great comparison. You know, at a certain point, if the brand is more like involved in clothing than skateboarding,
exactly.
and it's not really like a skateboarding brand anymore. But
Supreme isn't even their target audience isn't skateboarders anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they have like what 3 decks.
Yeah, and what I tell all this stuff is like the founder doesn't even skateboard. You know, like me and you discussed. It's like yeah, he started a skateboarding brand per se, but he never even skateboarded himself. So it's like you're built on something that's not even like.
Yeah, that's the thing about Thrasher. Like it's 100% built on skateboarders. So what happened? Like the history of Thrasher pretty much is like there's this magazine called Skateboarder magazine that like went out of business. Like they shut down because people stopped stopped buying it pretty much. So Thrasher was like, we need to fucking, like, we need skateboarding to get out to the public. Like,
Yeah.
they, in the 80s, like, there wasn't, in the like late 70s, there wasn't fucking videos. Like, the only thing you saw skateboarding was through magazines. So people started like, we need to fucking do something. So they made Thrasher. Like, it came from something, like, it came from people like not giving a fuck and like being punks. Like, that was Thrasher. Like, in the 80s, people would get shit on for wearing Thrasher. It wasn't cool, it never was, and it never should be.
Alright, YouTube, we are back at the crib. We have been skating literally all motherfucking day. He just said, God damn it, because he is so tired, and it's the second time we had to shoot this video because the first one was a little bit too long, I feel like. But we have literally been skating since 11:30. Like
11:30 we were at OMF.
Yeah, and basically we skated till sunset. It was fun though, you know, and I feel like, and when I say we skated, I should specify, I pushed myself around on a board and he skated. I did practice. I feel like I accomplished a little bit
Roll
today.
down that ramp, you're set.
Yeah, I feel like I felt pretty good. Yeah, I feel like I can ride comfortably now. Anyways, today's video, as you guys may already know, is about, well, one, it's titled Supreme HYPEBEAST Learns How to Skateboard, but I wanted to bring up a topic in this video. I was gonna break it in two parts, but I want to bring up a topic of, do you have to skate to wear Supreme? And obviously these are just opinions, so you may have your own opinions at home.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is completely entitled to their own opinion. For me personally, I think it's kind of weird because I get a lot of comments that'll say, oh, you know, oh, you don't even skate, like blah blah blah, take your Supreme off.
I feel like half those kids don't skate
Yeah,
either. And if you do, you're garbage.
That's exactly what I feel like. That's literally like,
they're just internet trolls, like just typing on their keyboard, like just random comebacks.
Yeah, or they
saw
like
someone else say.
Or they like skate at my level of like skill. You know what I'm saying? They're like pushing themselves on a board
And
because
shot at zoomies.
yeah. I'm a skater, like, and it's, I don't know, man, because like, and what I was telling him earlier is like, every time I've been to a skate park, like back in the day when I used to BMX or I used to ride and I'd go to a skate park, I never see skaters dipped in Supreme.
No, they weren't there.
Yeah, and at OMF, not a single skater is in Supreme except for him. And even Keegan said that. Keegan was like, yeah, Matt's the only one.
And there's a lot of kids that roll through OMF.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids.
And you would see Huff, you would see, I think I saw like 2 or 3 Thrasher pieces. You just don't see a lot of Supreme. And one thing I will say, little caveat, Keegan did say a lot of skaters in New York wear Supreme, which makes sense. But other than that, like, most of the kids I see that skate do not wear Supreme at all.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Supreme is a fashion brand and Thrasher is a skateboard magazine. Like,
Yeah. And people will say like, oh, well, Supreme started off as a skateboard brand, but it's like...
Yeah, so did Diamond Supply Co.
Exactly. That's like literally perfect. Like, no one is sitting there being like, oh, take that Diamond Supply Co. tee off, you don't skate, bro. Like, I don't like Diamond Supply Co. anymore.
Thrasher's gonna get played out, which sucks. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen because it's already in Zoomies, it's already everywhere.
It's everywhere. They moved it to the front of all the stores.
I mean, good for them, good for Thrasher, as long as they make more shit. But getting back to the Supreme thing, like, Supreme's not like that. And I mean, it was like a limited skate brand, but now it's a limited fashion brand.
Yeah, and like even the founder doesn't skate. Never did. A lot of people will say like I've mentioned that before in comments, and I'll be like, the founder doesn't skate, bro. Like, chill. The fucking guy who created the fucking brand doesn't even skate. So like, don't come at me like, yo, you need to skate, bro. And then like someone said he used to, and I linked him to an article with an interview with him where he said, oh, I never skated. I just wanted to make a skate brand. I just liked the culture, and I just wanted to make a skate brand. I can't buy it. Like, I always tell you guys, wear whatever the fuck you want to wear, you know, but it is something that is more, like, obviously, like, in the realm of skating. And back in the day, I never cared, like I said before, you know, I never cared if people wore BMX brands. I didn't care if people wore fucking all these different brands or whatever. I remember a story when Jacob Keller first started doing YouTube. He showed off this Animal Bikes t-shirt. He was like, oh, like, I don't know what brand this is, but I fuck with this graphic. And I texted him and I was like, hey bro, just so you know, that's Animal Bikes, like that's a BMX brand, you know. I wasn't like, yo, fuck you, return that, like that'd be fucking corny to me, right? But that's like BMX shit, you know. Skate culture is so much stronger than BMX culture in my opinion. We are kind of having a little come up though with no jumper and shit. Like I feel like they're putting on for BMX head. But I mean, I guess with my thing is like just in general, like I get people wanting like something, I guess, that's a part of their brand or part of their culture, but it's like, you know, and I understand, like, she told a story earlier, which she can tell you guys now, and it's like, that kind of stuff, even for me, what the fuck, like, I would be like, how are you gonna put on for this and not even know what it is? I mean, you can tell them real quick like what it was, you know.
I was in a store and someone came up to me and asked. I was wearing a Thrasher t-shirt, and someone came up to me and asked me where I got my band t-shirt because they wanted to get one for their little sister, and it's just like it's painful because they didn't even know it was a skateboarding magazine. They thought it was a band.
Yeah, that'd be like.
That's just double bad because it's like you would have already been getting a band tee for a band that you didn't know because they knew nothing about it,
Yeah.
and you also didn't know that Thrasher was a skateboarding brand or skateboarding magazine. Like
I've said that before too. I've said like I don't really want people to like. I said I don't think people should put on or wear band tees unless they listen to the band. Not saying that you have to had listened to the band for years, right? You know, like I grew up on a lot of classic rock because of my mom. I'm not saying you had to grow up on that music, but it would be nice if you at least go back and listen to it, just like you said with Thrasher. Like if you go back and like try to skate or whatever.
What you're wearing, I feel you have to be aware of it. You have to know what it is. You have to like at least. Because, like, with the band tee thing and also the Thrasher thing, like, there's just a lot of history in that, and you just...
Like, what other brands do you think would be another example? Like
Palace. And Palace, I feel really indifferent because they still put out skate videos like they just did. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. Go watch it somewhere. But that was fire. And then another, like, I don't know, like...
Do you feel kind of on the fence about
Palace?
Palace? Because Palace,
in the
like...
direction that Supreme's going, because in the U.S., like you said earlier, like... and I pray to God that it doesn't happen. Because
Yeah, you said earlier.
I wear Palace, like, a lot, and I love that I can get a cool t-shirt. Like, I got this at Size Run, and it was $60. He gave it to me.
Well, it's kind of interesting because, like, I've noticed personally, Palace doesn't resell, like... Well, their t-shirts do pretty good. Like, he hooks
They
you up
do,
for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out Size Run for sure.
But it's
Size Run's the
not
homie.
nearly to Supreme level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see that. I mean, I feel like just brands like Palace and Supreme, they kind of make themselves, they box themselves into that fashion realm, you know.
And Palace
and like,
still isn't on. I mean, Palace is definitely fashion, but
yeah, exactly. But
it's still skate.
It's not like Thrasher where it's like merch for what they do or like advertising what they do. I mean, I don't know. I guess overall, my opinion is wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. I mean, I'm sure this video is gonna be somewhat controversial because I'm gonna be like, the fashion kids are gonna be like,
the skater kids are gonna get.
well, the skater kids are gonna be like, oh fuck you, like yeah, Matt's not a real skateboarder.
They're not gonna look
all
at my
those
second account. Like,
all those kids doing tricks at the skate park aren't real skateboarders, but in reality they can barely fucking all. And then there's gonna be some fashion kids who are like, fuck that, I can wear whatever I want.
I can wear my Fair Gun striped tee,
or they're gonna be like,
t-shirt.
or they're gonna be like, Thrasher's a skateboard brand. I thought it was a band,
Yeah.
but you know, so.
I can't believe that.
So at the end of the day, hopefully you guys can take these opinions in stride, or you can take these opinions with a grain of salt, I guess, and like understand that these are just opinions. I do want to hear your guys' opinion, and yeah, I don't know. I will say I had a great time with everyone at the park. Everyone at the park was super cool. I enjoyed learning how to skate. Thank you, Matt,
And
for
most
teaching
skaters
me.
are pretty chill too.
Yeah.
Did you
They've
get
always been
told
super
you were
dope.
wearing your Thrasher tee?
No.
No one said a thing.
Even Keegan was like,
Even
you
Keegan
get
didn't say anything?
I know,
He was
even
like, you get a
Keegan
pass.
didn't say-
You get a
Keegan
pass because you're
wasn't
out
saying
here skating. Let me know in the comments how you feel, what you think. I'm gonna leave both of their Instagrams on the screen so you can go follow them. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. I think I already said that. Anyways, as always, keep living the Starr life. Now Matt can finally go to bed because he's tired.
I remember way back when, where should I begin? I was out thugging with my friends, desensitizing sin. I would hit the lick and then I hop over the fucking fence. I could never trip, he slid my ass, say bust his fucking chin. They was down with me because I treat him like my kid.